Hi, I'm Emily Bufford. We're here at Steps on Broadway. These are three of my dancers. This is Hilary and Stephanie and Savannah, and we're going to demonstrate some alignment exercises to make it super easy and accessible for your students. Finding neutral spine. The first thing I'm going to ask Steph to do is to take her thumb to the bottom of her rib cage and her pinky finger to the top of her hip bones. This way she can feel where her ribs are in relation to her pelvis. From this place, we're going to ask her to take an inhale, letting the ribcage lift and get taller as opposed to letting them open. Then as she exhales, we let the ribs find that neutral place over her pelvis and hips once more. This enables correct alignment and she'll be able to press down into the floor to elevate right away. Finding hips width apart. Savannah is going to demonstrate the incorrect version first for this exercise. As she steps out to her parallel fourth and takes her plie, we can see that the front knee is not tracked over her ankle and the back knee is angled in and down. In her parallel fourth, we then see that as she takes a plie on the back leg, her hips are not able to maintain square. If her position was correctly placed, square hips would happen automatically. In this correct version, Savannah takes her hands to the outsides of her hips and traces about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in to feel where her parallel position needs to be. As she steps out to her wide parallel fourth and takes that plie, we see that the knee is now tracked over the ankle in front and back. Then as she progresses to that parallel fourth stretch, you can see as she takes her plie on the back leg that her hips are square without trying, and she can release her hands from the floor because she's stable in this position. Port-a-bras placement. Here with Hilary, we're going to demonstrate the wrong version first once more. As she takes her port-a-bras to fifth en haut, too far back, we can see that the ribs are completely open and that there's a big arch in her spine. As she opens her port-a-bras to second, we see that the rib cage opens even further. And then as the arms close to first, we can see that as she presses down to elevate, because of the malalignment, it's much harder to find balance. She's very strong and is able to struggle through, but it would be much easier if she was correctly placed. This time, Hilary takes her arms to fifth en haut and ensures that she can see her pinky fingers in her peripheral vision. This means that as she opens her arms to second, they'll be in front of her body. She'll be able to engage her back musculature correctly. We can see that her ribs are closed, her back is lengthened, and as her arms close to first, she's able to press down into the floor to elevate with ease. Her ribs are hanging forward over her pelvis, and she's correctly aligned for wherever she needs to go next.